Hey everybody, I could not be any more excited about today's video because not only is this a brand new action figure I have to open for you and show you up close, just hitting the shelves right now, it's also one of my favorite characters, K-2SO, from one of my favorite Star Wars films, Rogue One, finally getting his deluxe version of the action figure that I've been waiting for 3.5 years with full articulation points and finally getting the respect that K-2SO deserves, because everybody knows that Alan Tudyk, he basically stole the movie. I did not know what to expect going into Rogue One, but if you're like me, you came out of it just absolutely loving it, and it only gets better every time you watch it. But up until now, all we've had to play with in the 3 3/4 inch line is this with 5 points of articulation, or 6, I guess, if you count the double ball jointed neck. So at least there was that with this older version of the figure. But I have been waiting so long, 3.5 years plus, to finally have a proper version of K-2SO to open up and play with. Now, a lot of people would, just kill me to see that I'm opening this pristine, flat version. A lot of people I've seen complain online about the quality of the cardboard back that you receive even from Hasbro Pulse, but they definitely got the packaging right this time. And this thing is absolutely mint as can be. So I almost feel bad opening it, but I feel like toys are meant to be played with, and K-2SO is absolutely no exception. I've been just, like I said, wanting a decent K-2SO figure for 3.5 years, and here he finally is. You can see a lot of differences straight off the bat. He's a lot beefier, thicker arms, and the legs seem about the same, but you've got thicker joints to hold the weight and be able to make it so that you can articulate the wrists and the ankles and the knees and the elbows just as you should. And we'll see how many points of articulation there actually are. Oh, does this thing actually have... Nope, it doesn't even twist at the waist. But we'll see if this one does. So all right, let's open it up. Frankenstein, you are free. You are finally free. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, man. So good. So good. Looking at the detail, there's such a stark contrast between the old and the new. Starting with the sculpt and the detail around the neck area. This is just so much more well-defined and sharp, where this seems like almost worn down. I don't know if that's from play or if that's, I think that was just like that. But you can just see how much sharper this sculpt is and how much differently it reflects the light. The paint job is so much better. The little dings and nicks on it. Seems like the neck itself is thicker. There's a bigger ball holding it in place. It seems a little sturdier on this new version. Again, so many more points of articulation. The shoulders extend fully 90 degrees. Ball jointed shoulders. There's also a swivel point above the elbow. The wrists swivel as well, and bend, elbow bends. There's a swivel point above the knee, and the knees also bend. There's the ankles do not swivel, but the ankles do bend forward and back quite a bit, all the way. When you look at the back, you can really see the difference between the quality of the finish on the old version versus the new, shinier, slicker version. Plus, there's just a lot more bits of paint detail that that the old version did not get. All the joints are silver, and there's just a lot more finer detail. Like, look at the rings around the hips there that aren't on here. There's a little rusting on the inner hip socket and on the shoulder blades that aren't on this new version, but you know, the paint job on the new version is just far superior. One other thing I forgot to mention, the hip joint is a ball socket that is far more flexible and can extend out, where you try that kind of move with this other version and the legs are going to pop right off. So that's about the best split maneuver he can do, and this guy can do a lot better. So, you know, if you need to make angels in the snow, you definitely need the upgraded Vintage Collection version of K-2SO. Here's K-2SO, fully armed and operational. Look at how great he looks in his action pose. He's not glued down or on pegs or anything. He's just holding that action pose balanced on his own. And one detail I didn't notice at first was that his index fingers are separated so they can thread the trigger on the pistol and hold the gun just perfectly. So, you know, after all this time, he can finally bend his elbows and give Cassian the much needed backup that you know, is required in, you know, the rebellion's darkest hour, when this crew of heroes, after all this time, can stand and fight together in cool action poses never before imagined. This is just proof that we need more Rogue One stuff. We need more Vintage Collection figures. Like, we definitely need an Orson Krennic with proper articulation points and a fabric cloak. We need the whole original crew. We definitely need Bodhi Rook and Baze Malbus. I know we're about to get Chirrut Imwe, and that's great. I'm glad. I can't wait. But, you know, we need a new Mon Mothma. We need that cool rebel guy with the headset and the mustache. We need a Boar Gullet to play with. We need so many cool things from, you know, Rogue One. We need this guy's twin brother. Don't think we haven't noticed, Hasbro, that this is not the guy with the lines from the film, and this is not the guy who also shows up in Solo. This is his twin brother eggmate, Edrio. I mean, I know you have him marked as Edrio, but people might think that it's benthic because they don't really get into it all that much in the movie. But clearly, with the pilot's apparatus on his chest, this is Edrio, and not the guy with all the lines. So I would definitely have preferred an action figure of the guy with the lines in the movie. But, you know, that's just me. We got this guy, so that's cool. I'm glad we got him. But, you know, give us more. We need more, we need more, we need more. We need more aliens and droids from these films. We need aliens and droids from Solo. We need so much. Don't quit on us now just because the world is ending and people, you know, we need it. We need it now. You got to pick up the pace because really there might not be a 2021, so we need these Rogue One figures now. Thank you. If you like this video, like and subscribe and hit the bell and be alerted to all my toy reviews, my animations, and everything in between.